actually always with the right step forward.
Yeah.
And
So this is our CAD cam.
this is your design studio, right? So this is shining that scanner lining. That's Shami Gambhir you have taken it. Actually, Vijay only. Nice, but I like your, this. This is that one. It's a German machine, no? And a sideboard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. What about? Can you also use?
Yeah, the second floor.
Okay, can we come?
Yeah.
No?
രണ്ടാം
We can.
അവിടേക്കല്ല ഇവിടെ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഫോൾഡർ ഈ ആ ആ ഇപ്പം ശരിയാക്കി തരാം ഇപ്പം ശരിയാക്കാം മിനിറ്റ്
Okay, it's installing. So what all are you able to make here?
PMMA, circodium, then wax block.
Wax block,
Yeah.
plastics.
Yeah, PMMA you can do.
This is Dentorum, no? This one?
Dental.
Ceramotion.
Ceramation.
A2 shade. It is updating, installing. That's okay. Machine
Hello,
not
hello.
bad, you say.
ഹലോ
Machine, it's okay, no problem. So,
ആ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ മറ്റേ ക്യാബ് വേണ്ടേ അത് നിങ്ങൾ ആ മുകളിൽ ആ സെവൻത്ത്
I
ഫ്ലോർ
know, I understand. So this is zirconia only.
Yes, zirconia block.
How thick?
Take 10 16 14.
14.
Yeah. So it's starting from 10 to 24 there.
So
Yeah,
is it
ox cable model ഒന്ന് എടുത്ത്
air
തരുമോ?
cooled or
Both water and
water air?
5 axis machines.
5 axis? Yeah, we'll take a picture, okay.
ഒന്ന് സ്വിച്ച് ഓൺ ചെയ്യിച്ചാലോ
Wow, well done.
Hello.
Very nice.
ആ ഓക്സ് ക്യാബിൾ മുകളിലില്ലടാ നമ്മളെ മിനി തിയേറ്ററിലില്ലേ അവിടെ അല്ലേ അവിടെ നിന്ന് എടുത്തൊന്ന് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യോ
Now I think you will have to move from milling to printing. In the next technology now, this is being slowly phased out.
കണ്ടില്ല
This is more like a console here, right?
no problem.
plan which you have built. Where was your radiology done? When did you do your radiology? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You have a big setup. So this is your conventional ceramic, no?
Yeah, after this glazing.
All this Ivoclar, no? Ivoclar
Yeah,
machines?
Ivoclar. Ivoclar. This is Emax.
Emax.
I come here for exams.
How are your technicians trained?
Yeah, they are trained. From Ivoclar itself, TJ is helping us.
Yeah, whatever. See, this will still there. Of course, all this will happen, but this is not. This will always be there. It will always be there.
Fine.
It always is there. Yeah. So
We
this.
got a good also department also.
After the
Dr. Rajit, he joined the
He's
school after
actually looking after the academics.
academics. We got approval for our dental mechanical course also.
I think you should start that. See, a lot of people, a lot of dental colleges started it, then they stopped it. In fact, the dental council tried that we will not give you any seat if you don't start this. People just started it, only for the name. But there is so much more scope, provided you really raise its bar. You know what we are doing for technicians, we are just teaching them dentures or you have to really, and you either, I want to tell you, you start 4 or 5 year program. May not be recognized by dental council, it doesn't matter. Bring some fellow from Germany or something who's retired, who will train this. You will see there will be a tremendous scope. Yeah, because people, no, 2, 3 years or 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5. See, in Germany it's a 5 year program, dental technology. And you teach them everything. You know, teach them everything. All CAD, give, not just, you know, making dentures. No, that is that anybody can learn. See, this is, the problem is that we don't train our technicians, nor we train our postgraduates, nor we train our, technicians. So, then nobody values it. Because, okay, denture making they can learn at home. No, why do they have to? Eugene, France. This is Indian, Unident. This is Italian, I think Sibari. No, this is Syrio. This is what? Spanish.
Spanish.
I think it's Spanish.
Blue lens.
So this is for curing.
Curing. After washing.
Faster curing.
Yeah, after the washing.
And what is that? That's your wet lab, eh?
Yeah, it's the traditional.
Casting at your regular.
Here we arrange in workflow like starting.
You have all your furnaces, sandblaster. That's a casting machine. There's a Pico.
Injection
Yeah, and a Pico. So you have this. And this is your. No, these are good. Ray posters are very.
Trimming areas.
ഹലോ ആ ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തു ചെയ്തു പരിപാടി തുടങ്ങി അതൊന്നുമില്ലേ
Marathon, eh?
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്
Korean. This is
Hello?
So that's the preparation area.
Agar mixer.
So they have a reception, they receive the work and they transfer it to here. We arrange the workflow.
I I don't think we need other now. Other
So, but in the
olden time we used to have, you know, for that refractory cast, we used to use this. All these will become superfluous.
So all the yes, we need online APS support for all these missions.
Yeah, throughout.
Throughout support. Even for the central unit also we need.
On this esteemed occasion, it's an honor to invite our principal, Dr. Manoj Kumar KP, a visionary leader and a true pillar of our institution, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Very good morning to all. Honorable Chief Guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, Vice Chancellor, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, Guest of Honor, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, Controller of Examinations, Kerala University of Health Science, respected Chairman, KMCT Group of Institutions, Dr. K.M. Nawaz, Director and Executive Trustee, Dr. Aisha Nasreen, Assistant Director, KMCT Group of Institutions, Dr. Sahil Moidu, Dr. Rubesh, President, IPS, Kerala Chapter, Dr. Shrijit M. HOD, Head of the Department of Prosthodontics, Principals of all the HODs, Principals of other institutions under KMCT Group of Institutions, Dr. Swapna, Dr. Ranjit, Academic Dean, faculty members, Betsy Ma'am, the Head of the Department, Mahasa University, Malaysia, and Vijay Mabukar, our today's resource person, and Mr. Vijay from Vijaya Dental Care. My dear students, administrative staffs of the various institutions under KMCT Group of Institutions, and all other distinguished dignitaries present here. Very good morning. It is with great pride and immense pleasure that I extend warm welcome to each one of you on this historic occasion, the grand inauguration of Center of Digital Dentistry at KMCT Dental College. Today, we take a significant step forward in integrating cutting-edge technology into dental education and practice with the launch of CAD/CAM technology, a milestone that will redefine the way we approach dentistry. We are deeply honored to have with us our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, a pioneer in the field of dentistry, whose contribution has set benchmarks in dental education, research, and clinical excellence. Sir, your presence today is an inspiration to all of us. We embark on this journey of digital transformation. Welcome, sir. Special welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, Controller of Examinations, Kerala University of Health Science, whose leadership has been instrumental in upholding the academic excellence in dental education. Sir, we are privileged to have you with us today. Welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to express our gratitude and admiration for Dr. K.M. Nawaz, Chairman of KMCT Group of Institutions, whose visionary leadership has been the cornerstone of our institution's growth. Sir, your foresight in digitalization in healthcare and education has paved the way for his transformational leap in dentistry. We also extend a warm welcome to Dr. Aisha Nasreen, Director and Executive Trustee of KMCT Group of Institutions, whose relentless support has been instrumental in the advancement of our institution. Your commitment to excellence continues to guide us toward greater heights. Welcome you, madam. I also welcome Mr. Sahil Moidu, our Assistant Director of KMCT Group of Institution. Welcome you, sir. Next, I heartily welcome to Dr. Rubesh, the vibrant and enthusiastic President, IPS Kerala chapter, to this meeting. He's a welcome you, sir. Next, I welcome all the principals of our sister concerns. Your presence today underscores the collective commitment of KMCT family toward innovation in dentistry. And also I welcome the administrative staffs of all the institutions under KMCT Group of Institutions. I welcome our resource person, Vijay Mabrukar. And I also welcome Betsy Madam, the HO head of the department of Mahasa Periodontology, Mahasa University, Malaysia, and also welcome the delegates from Malaysian University, Mahasa University. Next, I welcome our own HOD, Dr. Srijit M, the Department of Prosthodontics, and all other HODs, all the faculty members, and all the faculty members of Prostho department, including Dr. Swapna, Dr. Ranjit, all other faculties, and I welcome all the distinguished invitees present here. Thank you. And today's inauguration marks the beginning of an exciting new era. The Center for Digital Dentistry is more than just a facility. It is a commitment to precision, efficiency, and excellence in patient care. With CAD/CAM technology, we are empowering our students with tools necessary to become future-ready professionals, ensuring the best outcome for their patients. The visionary initiatives led by Dr. K.M. Nawaz reflects our dedication to staying ahead in technological advancements. The future of dentistry is digital, and KMCT Dental College is proud to be at the forefront of this evolution. With these words, I once again extend my warmest welcome to all present here. Let us embrace this transformation with enthusiasm and commitment, ensuring that this initiative benefits generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your words mark the beginning of this memorable event. None of this would have been possible without the unwavering vision and leadership of our esteemed patrons, Dr. Nawaz KM and Dr. Aisha Nasreen.
It's often said that an institution is only as strong as its leadership, and we are truly privileged to be guided by someone whose dedication, foresight, and relentless pursuit for excellence have brought us where we stand today. Under their stewardship, KMCT Dental College has grown from strength to strength, embracing the latest advancements, nurturing talent, and setting new benchmarks in dental education and practice.
The success we celebrate today is a reflection of their belief in progress, innovation, and the power of education to transform lives. It's with immense gratitude and great honor that we invite our visionary leader, Dr. Nawaz KM, Chairman, KMCT Group of Institutions, to render the presidential address. Please, sir.
Chief guest of the day, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma. The guest of honor, Dr. Anil Kumar, Controller of Examinations, Kerala University for Health Sciences. Dr. Rubesh, President of Prosthodontic Society, Kerala Chapter. Our dear Principal, Dr. K.P. Anil Kumar. Here, HOD of Prosthodontic Department, Dr. Shijit, Dr. Swapna, Dr. Ranjit, other faculty members, the principals of our KMCT other institutions, my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to stand here for the inauguration of the Digital Dentistry Department of KMCT Dental College. KMCT Dental College started its journey by getting essentiality certificate from Government of Kerala in the year 2005. Immediately I rushed to Delhi to give application to Dental Council of India. At that time, Brigadier Dr. Anil Kohli was the President of Dental Council of India, and our chief guest of the day, Dr. Mahesh Verma, happened to be the executive member of Dental Council of India. That year, fortunately or unfortunately, we did not get the recognition. They inspected us, but in the final executive meeting, they said that we have to scale up a little more. So we didn't get the permission. Next year, we again applied for the permission. Then what has happened is the rules have changed. Along with the dental college, we should the management should own a 100-bedded hospital to start a dental college. So we were halfway through. We have spent a lot of money. So then that rule came in the month of January or so. So within 3 months, we constructed a 100-bedded hospital in this campus. Then in 2006, we got the approval for a dental college with 50 admissions, along with a few other dental colleges. So then we thought if we have 100 beds, in the hospital we have anatomy, physiology, biochemistry department, and next year we have to go for pathology, pharmacology, and other departments. So we enhanced the bed strength of our hospital to 300, and there we went for medical college, and in 2008 we started our medical college by name KMCT Medical College. So this shows that this dental college was actually the foundation stone for the medical college in this campus. After that, our dental college has grown from strength to strength. We became a 100 seats dental college. We started post-graduation in all the 8 specialities with the 3 seats each, which was the best achievement for any dental college in the state of Kerala. Then after recognition of the first batch of PGs, we again increased our seats in 6 branches to 5 each. We started our post-graduation in the community dentistry with the 3 seats again. I'm really happy to say that dental education had gone through some tough times, and last 2 years before, many of the dental colleges were not having adequate students, but the KMCT Dental College always maintained the lead and always had 100% admissions in all the undergraduate course, even during the difficult times. And in this academic year, they just concluded admissions just after the government colleges of Kerala, all the seats in this was the most sought after college in the whole of the state. Apart from this, we were the first college to become the NAC A plus accredited college in the whole of the country in the first cycle. With a tremendous teamwork and the cooperation with the management and the students and the staff members, we were able to achieve that. And we are the first dental college to get the quality certificate from KUHS as well. So next step for us is going for the international recognitions. We are in the process of getting a QS certification and other things for this dental college. So this dental college, I really owe to all the faculty members of this college, but without the constant pushing, the constant quality assurance of our director and executive trustee, Dr. Aisha Nasreen, this would not have happened. So she was the first employee of the dental college before we started our dental college, running dental clinic in 2005 with 10 other doctors seeing 30 patients every day. Then it is slowly improved to the level what we are seeing now. So the quality always has got a place, and we always thought that with the scarce resources we have, we try to make sure that we offer quality education to the students, quality treatment for the patients, and that is reflected in the response from the patients as well as for the students. Slowly our patient number has improved from 30 to 500 or more patients every day, and frankly speaking, we get reasonably good revenue also. It is not that we give entire thing free, still we get reasonably good patients. So this is a happy day for the dental college. We are adding more facilities. Yesterday I just reached from Melbourne. I was on an Australia visit for 2 weeks. I had seen some of the best universities in the world. So where we have to improve further is in the research and the interdisciplinary collaborations. So we are working on it. We will try to improve it further. And I am happy to say that we are for the first time 2 students from Malaysia, that is Mahasa University, Malaysia, to come for a short stint here we will be sending our students also to different universities. The KMCT group has gone from a diploma pharmacy college over 25 years to be the biggest higher education provider in the state of Kerala, with more than 8,000 students and about 4,000 members, and out of which 2,000 are doctors. So we assure that from the management side we will maintain the quality, and we'll strive to grow further from here. On this occasion, I have to say that when we were having the first 50 students, I went to visit Maulana Azad Dental College in Delhi. I was astonished to see that during that time they were having an outpatient of 1,000 patients. Now Dr. Verma is saying that it has grown to 3,000 patients, 3,000 patients per day. And that is the kind of growth that they are having. And during my visit to Sydney, I was told that people from Australia travel to Mumbai to get their implants done. And the cost of the service and implants in India is much lesser for that matter, for all dental treatment is much lesser in India. So we have to encourage, look at the possibility of our students starting something that will attract the foreign patients also. With these few words, I conclude my presidential address, and I once again thank all those who have assembled here for this happy occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to introduce the captain of our ship, our mentor par excellence, our beloved head of the department, Dr. Shijitan.
With a career dedicated to innovation and academic brilliance, today's inauguration of the Digital Dental Lab stands as a testament of his forward vision. Please join us in extending the warmest of welcomes to our remarkable head of the department as he shares his valuable insights on this historic occasion.
Good morning to our esteemed chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, guest of honor Dr. S. Anil Kumar, Chairman Dr. K.M. Nawaz, Director Dr. Aisha Nasreen, Principal Dr. Manoj Kumar, President IPS Kerala State Branch Dr. Rubesh PL, Administrative Officer Mrs. Sujata Sharma, respected principals of various colleges, head of the departments, faculty members, delegates, and my dear students. As we all know that the dentistry is evolving rapidly, and the digital technology is revolutionizing the way we diagnose, plan, and treat patients. With the advancements like in digital imaging, treatment planning softwares, CAD/CAM technology, 3D printing, the digital technology is becoming an integral part of modern dental care. These innovations make treatments more precise, efficient, and patient-friendly. It's with immense pride and excitement that I stand before you on this landmark occasion, the inauguration of KMCT, Center for Digital Dentistry and Advanced Training Center. Today marks a significant milestone in our institution's journey towards innovation and excellence in digital dentistry. This initiative is not just about launching a new facility in our college. It's the fulfillment of a vision, the dream project of our chairman, Dr. Nawaz, and the director, Dr. Aisha ma'am, to transform the dental education and patient care by integrating the most advanced digital dental technologies available today and build a center that meets the global standards. To ensure this, we form a dedicated team which includes our chairman, director, principal, administrative officer, and the faculties from various departments in dental college. And we visited various dental institutions in and out, in the country and outside, and the leading dental labs also. And these visits gave us an invaluable insights and helped us to formulate a structured plan and design for KMCT Center for Digital Dentistry. And with careful planning and unwavering commitment, we took our first step into digital dentistry by starting the most advanced radiographic and CBCT center at our college in the year 2020. Today, we have reached another milestone by establishing our CAD/CAM dental lab, transforming our ceramic lab into a hybrid hub of innovation, combining the best of traditional techniques with the digital expertise. Our CAD/CAM lab is equipped with the most advanced machines from IMS ICO, German, and the latest 3D printers available today. And this is just a beginning. Our Center for Digital Dentistry will serve as a hub for multiple advanced projects, some of which are already in the pipeline and others will part in the future expansion. And these include, we are coming up with the most advanced orthodontic aligner dental lab and the CAD/CAM removal prosthodontic lab, advanced TMJ clinic, then digital maxillofacial lab, navigated implant clinic, and digital planning center and titanium printing for maxillofacial surgeries. Furthermore, today we are not just inaugurating the digital lab, but also an advanced training center also. And that training center will serve as an education platform where we'll conduct a lot of certificate programs and beneficial for not only for our students, but also for alumni and private practitioners. Our goal is to ensure that knowledge of digital dentistry reaches every professional who aspires to upgrade their skills. I extend my deepest gratitude to our chairman and director for their visionary leadership and to everyone who played a role in bringing this dream to life. This is truly a proud moment for our institution, and I am confident that this center will not only raise our educational standards, but also position us as a leader in the digital dentistry. Let us continue working together towards innovation, excellence, and the future of dentistry. Thank you.
Sir, your words have truly highlighted the significance of this new digital lab and the transformative impact it will have on our institution. It's an extraordinary honor to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, a true luminary in the field of prosthodontics.
A name that commands immense respect, Dr. Mahesh Verma has dedicated his life to revolutionizing dental science, pioneering innovations, and shaping the future of prosthodontics.
As a Padma Shri awardee, one of the nation's highest civilian honors, his contributions to the field are unparalleled. From revolutionizing the field of prosthodontics to mentoring future generations and receiving one of the nation's highest honors, his journey is nothing but extraordinary.
These are moments when words alone cannot do justice to the achievements of a remarkable individual. And rather than just telling you about it, we believe it's best to show you. So please turn your attention to the screen.
Professor Dr. Mahesh Verma is a name synonymous with excellence in dentistry, a profession he has dedicated his life to, earning national and international recognition along the way. He is the trailblazer of dentistry in the Indian medical education system and an iconic prosthodontist by profession. He is a personality known for his perseverance, dedication, and unending quest for knowledge. Dr. Mahesh Verma is the Vice Chancellor of Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University and the former Director Principal of the Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences, New Delhi, where he spearheaded innovations in clinical dentistry and education. He nurtured the institution as a parent, from its mediocrity to be on par with global infrastructure and standards. Under his leadership, the institute has risen to prominence as one of the premier dental education centers in the country. Dr. Verma graduated from the Government Medical College, Thiruvananthapuram, and secured his master's degree from the same institution, specializing in prosthodontics. He also did advanced training in prosthodontics at the State University of New York, Buffalo, and earned an MBA from the Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi. He holds fellowships in various international organizations such as International College of Dentists, American Academy of Implant Dentistry, Royal College of Surgeons, to name a few. He was the chairman of assorted national accreditation boards and several medical higher education governing bodies. As a renowned professional and policy maker, he has played a pivotal role in shaping oral healthcare policies in India. He is also the honorary advisor to the Armed Forces Dental Services in the rank of Colonel. He served as the past president of the Dental Council of India, the board that governs the dental education and practice in India. He also served as the president and vice president to numerous national and international organizations, namely Peri Prashad Academy, Indian Prosthodontic Society, and Indian Dental Association, etc. As a scholar, Dr. Mahesh Verma has authored numerous research papers, articles, and textbooks that continue to inspire dental professionals worldwide. He also has 2 patents to his credit. His diverse expertise earned him a place in the editorial board of various national and international journals and honorary or jury board membership in several reputed international committees. His dedication and impact have earned him countless accolades and recognitions as one of the best healthcare leaders in India, which is a testament to his vision, innovation, and tireless service. The most notable among them being the B.C. Roy Award in 2007. Padma Shri Award, one of India's highest civilian honors in 2014 for his exceptional contributions to healthcare. He was also bestowed with the National Science and Technology Award, the highest in the field of science in India, by the Honorable President in the year 2020. Beyond his professional achievements, Dr. Mahesh Verma is deeply committed to community service and continuous learning. He has led numerous public oral healthcare awareness campaigns working to ensure that quality dental care is accessible to all. In short, Dr. Mahesh Verma is not just a dentist. He is a visionary, a leader, and an inspiration to countless professionals in the healthcare sector. We welcome you, sir.
Guest of honor for today's function, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, fellow prosthodontist. Janab Dr. Nawaz K. Moidu, who is the chairman of this dynamic KMCT group of institutions. It's such a pleasure to share the dais with somebody of his stature. Madam Aisha, trustee and director of KMCT group of institutions, and Master Sahil Moidu, assistant director. Dr. Manoj Kumar, principal of KMCT Dental College, my close friend and again colleague in prosthodontics, Dr. P.L. Rupesh, the president of IPS Kerala State Branch. I see my junior, Dr. Shobha Sundreshwar. We studied together at Trivandrum Dental College. My colleague in the Dental Council of India, Dr. Binu Purushottam. And I see a number of young and brilliant prosthodontists, Swapna, Ranjit, and I also understand there are principals and deans from various other institutions. Madam Betsy from Mahesh Shah, Mahesh Shah University in Malaysia, and some of the delegates from there. Most important, Dr. Shijit, who's the organizing chairman for this entire event and who's been constantly, I'm really bowled over. Shijit, I haven't found somebody so patient, so understanding, because he would send me a message and I would be in so many things, but he will patiently wait, and he is responsible for bringing me here and all the nitty-gritty which went through my travel here, and all the invited guests, faculty, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a great honor for me to be here at the KMC Dental College. Firstly, to look around. Honestly, I was telling Shijit and Nawaz that, I never anticipated this kind of infrastructure, this kind of a style, this kind of dynamism which I could palpate. Honestly, it's a true honor, not only to bring me to the dental college, but showcasing me what you are. In fact, probably you are one of the most dynamic group of institutions, which I can feel and can have a flavor. And I congratulations, because nothing happens without, that your passion, your commitment, and, really your Mr. Naidu, the founder chairman, is not here, but all are my greetings, my best wishes to him, and you as well as your Madam Aisha, for being so thoughtful and setting it up. It's so easy to construct buildings, but make those buildings vibrant, make those buildings happening, to put life in those buildings. That doesn't happen. That only happens when you have a vision and we have a dedication. Congratulations, you, Dr. Nawaz. He's a radiologist and assisted by Madam Aisha, who is a very bright dental professional. We are honored to have such a duo, such a unison team for making it happen. I was just wondering, with all this very lengthy introduction, I was in fact little uncomfortable. In fact, I was taken back. Is it me? Is it all being talked about me? But I was also wondering why you had to import me from Delhi, to do this onerous task. There are so many accomplished professionals here or colleagues here. You don't have to bring me all the way from 3,500 kilometers from Delhi to do, but it's such a pleasure, honor, honestly, because I am a half Mallu. I spent 6 years in Trivandrum, and I always look for opportunities, whenever I get, wherever possible, to come to Kerala. Shijit knows my schedule. I mean, it was all here and there, and but I still, my mind was here. I always was wanting to come here, but great honor and privilege. And I feel this is not just a launch. This is not an inauguration, but I think it is a dawn of a new era. An era which you are setting up, because today technology, innovation, and excellence, we all need to, we all need to work continuously all the time in the interest of patient care, because we are, we are not just treating patient, but we want to raise the bar, and we really want to bring that excellence in whatever we do, in whatever endeavors. And so I again give my deepest appreciation to the entire institutions, and of course assisted by very able faculty, principal, and the faculty from the prosthodontics department, especially for this endeavor, because they are all their unwavering commitment for the cause of dental education. And I feel that when you're launching it, it's just not just launching of a digital dentistry center, but I think it reflects your vision, your dedication, and your belief that the power of technology, it can make it happen. Because many of us, we know the technologies, but we still do not have a belief that it can make it happen. So really, I congratulate you, because your belief that yes, if we can make a progress, if we can go ahead, only technology can make it happen. Dentistry, we said digital, but I always say dentistry has always been digital, isn't it? Our hands, dentistry has been digital throughout, but relying, because we always relied on a precision of our hand, because we were able to feel, explore, diagnose with a fine sense of our touch, isn't it? That's what, and I think that's that tactile experience, that always made our profession very distinct and a very different. See, medicine and dentistry was probably, this was one part, because the manual dexterity, the manual touch, the manual, sense of tactile was much more in a dental professional, and that's probably one reason that dentistry was a part of medicine. Why did it separate from medicine? Because this was one reason, that here you needed professionals which were more digital, which had a more manual dexterity. So, but as a, the digital, when we were doing things manually, that was also very, very, it was very thrilling. You're mixing plaster in a bowl, don't you think that all that pleasure which came with it, that you will miss? But, you see, we remember developing X-rays in the dark room, which we have forgotten how to do that. So all those things, there was a lot of thrill in that, but times have changed, and today we have to move forward, and so we got to reinvent, we got to redefine and redesign, whatever we do, isn't it? It has changed our lives. So technology is transforming the world around us. And we have seen it all, at least some of us, in the last couple of decades. Today we don't stand in long queues. You will not believe, when I was studying in Trivandrum, there was the KK Express used to run 2 days in a week. So when I go to Delhi for a holiday in May, when I get down at New Delhi railway station, I won't go home. I will go to the reservation center and stand in a queue, because I have to secure my reservation to go back to Trivandrum. You know, it was so hard, and you keep on standing, waiting list, calling, your name not there in the list. How on a tap of a button today, how it has changed the entire process, entire field, and similarly, it has happened in dentistry. How we used to make an impression, and George, I forgot you. George is also here from IPS. So how we change the way we practice, how from a messy impression, how we are doing it so nicely now with the scanning and all those things, and some of these new technologies which you have set up here, like a CAD CAM and 3D printing and scanning. I think it changed the entire face of dentistry, and a lot of precision and a lot of things which is happening, which brought a lot of advantages it has brought. It's not just gizmos. I think it is truly impacting our patient, because one is, why are we shifting? What is the reason? There has to be a valid reason why we are moving towards adopting these technologies and going digital. And some of you, including the girls who introduced, and then of course everybody said, and that it is helping us. But I think the best thing is that it is bringing a lot of precision and accuracy in whatever we do. Earlier, a lot of guesswork was there, isn't it? We were doing things. You make denture on the same patient twice, and both dentures are different. You are doing it simultaneously, isn't it? You are repeating, you did one, then it is different, next time it is different. Why? Because there was no precision, and there was no accuracy, including in a diagnosis. So one is, it is bringing a lot of precision to us. The second thing is, there are very less human errors. We are all human beings, we all make errors, isn't it? I forgot George's name, I made an error, isn't it? So we make errors. And but when we using technology, the errors are getting minimized. So all our restoration, and I'm only talking about prosthodontics, a crown, bridges, they fit seamlessly. So what happens? You save time, no repeats, no retakes. We've had, sometimes we had to do, I remember, we are doing the casting, and it didn't flow, metal didn't flow. You have to start from the wax pattern all over again and do the casting again. And how horrendous, how difficult it was. And I think another thing, the best part of it is that, today AI-driven, technology-driven diagnostics and early predictive analysis. It may not be in dental, but in a healthcare, today you are able to diagnose, are you likely to get a cancer? Are you likely to have this problem? All that predictive analysis, which is a very thing. Early only, you have to go through a Jyotchi, I don't know how do you call it. You go to a, horoscope fellow. Sir, Abhilai, what is my Rekha telling me? Isn't it? Today, precision, predictive, personalized treatment. Great thing, because, otherwise what is there? You think every full denture patient is a full denture patient. Every patient is different. We used to treat everybody very generically, but today with technology, it has to be personalized, what is best for that person. That is make it happen. And another thing is that we can do things much faster, in a more efficient manner. Time is money today, isn't it? Time is money. You see, you want to do things faster. So digital dentures, teeth in an hour, even sometimes we ourselves get surprised. Teeth in an hour? Is it possible? Digital dentures. Other day I was taking a lecture on digital denture. One of the advantages is that if you lose a denture, your lab has the information here, they'll make one more denture for you. they can overnight ship it to you. See how, otherwise you have to start with the initial impression all over again, do the border molding, all those things. So it has really things made our life so much, and the best thing is patient comfort and patient's better aesthetic. Better aesthetics. I feel today, patient wants comfort. Why does he want a 5-star clinic? Why your college is so fancy? Because why you are having so many patients? You said you have 500 patients. Why? They want to like to come to a place which is nice, clean, healthy, more comfortable, isn't it? So patient want comfort, and only technology can give that comfort. Seamless, quickly, faster, no mess. All that can happen. And better aesthetics. When I was a PG student, shade taking was a big problem. They said, Chandu sir used to tell, go out, there should be a green, blue sky. Then you close one eye and then you put the tab there. Today you have a technology, you just take a shade instantly and more closely. Otherwise it is very subjective, whether it is A1, A2, A35, isn't it? So it is making things so much more advantageous. And another thing, see, we always talk about dental care. It is not accessible to everybody. Accessible to everybody within the cities and in the remote areas. How many people in the city, even in Delhi, will go to a dentist? Access. We can do tele-dentistry. We can do so many things we can increase the access, increase the reach with all this. So these interventions also, they also say technology-driven treatments are more cost-effective. People will say, cost-effective? Why? More expensive? No. Expensive to begin with. That's one of the challenge of new technology. But technologies, it's like a cash cow, like a life cycle of a product in a marketing. Initially will be cost, but then there will be so many competitors and it will bring down the cost. So ultimately, it is much more economical as compared to run-of-the-mill treatment. So when we talk about transformation, we are moving from technology to the education. So when technology is also changing the world of education. We are in the business of education. You went to Australia to forge alliances, forge collaboration, bring knowledge from there here, take your faculty there, all those things. Why? Because it's also changed the entire landscape of how do we educate. What was it initially? You see, there was a time when we had to learn by sitting at the feet of a guru only. Isn't it? We used to sit there, Guru Shishya, Gurukul. That was time. And then from there we came the textbooks, we had classrooms, and now we have a Google and AI. They are teaching you. They are our teachers now. But remember, technology is a great enabler, but it can never replace the essence of human. We were just talking when we were inaugurating the lab, they still have a ceramic system which is manual. For a lot of things. So it's a great enabler, but it cannot replace. I delivered an oration in our Orani Institute of Medical Sciences. Is technology taking us away from human touch? Healthcare is basically a human connect, isn't it? So you think technology? No, it is not connecting. And I will prove you that it is not taking away from human touch. It is in fact bringing you closer. Why? Because a lot of things can be utilized to be with the patient in a much more better. So a patient doesn't come to us for a technology. A patient comes to you for a crown fabrication. He is not interested. He wants a crown. He is not interested that you have some digital lab or you have some high-tech technology. They come for, they come for assurance. They come for empathy. They come for your ability to listen. We lend our ear to our patients. When they talk, they also tell, sir, my daughter is not getting married. All those things. They come for that. They don't come for treatments. Treatment is only a sidekick. They primarily come for your assurance, for your connect. So no matter how advanced your tools become, the best dentist is the one who can blend technology with compassion, knowledge with intuition, and skill with sincerity. So it is not just technology alone. It has to be a fine balance, a fine mixture a fine blend of all these things. So I can see some of the students here. In fact, I was looking at the students, it's totally feminization of the profession. I see only very few boys, and I see girls standing here everywhere. I'm just looking for boys. In fact, I was feeling so lonely here that there are very few boys. So a lot of students are present here that I think I want to congratulate them. You know, whenever I meet, I see a lot of negativity in our profession. People say, sir, no job, sir. What to do, sir? I am done. So what? Come on. You see, I feel that you are born in the best times of the profession. It is a really golden period, because when there is so much of education, so much of awareness, and all of you are very tech savvy. For me to operate a scanning machine is very hard. For somebody, you know, youngster, they will do it very quickly. So they are tech savvy, and they are all innovators. They think differently. We think only traditionally, run of the mill. They think differently. So they are really very, very lucky, because there are so many ample opportunities today. And don't look for jobs. Look for opportunities beyond dentistry. You see, unfortunately, all of us, we have restricted to, because you are a dentist, you only do dental job. Come on. I want to tell you, my health minister in Delhi, which just got elected 10 days back, is a dentist. My secretary of health is a dentist, and a vice chancellor is a dentist, isn't it? So don't you think that a dentist is doing so well? Come on. Yeah, you have to be very positive, and it's all your own perception. How do you carry yourself? And always look beyond. You are a very important part of a healthcare professionals. You have to stand out in a crowd. Honestly, I'm telling you, I always tell that whatever I have been able to do in my life, because I could do it because I'm a dentist. Come on. You know, I control 6 medical colleges, so many nursing, pharmacy, dental, law, engineering, biotech, all professional courses, because I'm a dentist. Come on. I can do it much better than others. So you have to have that kind of a positive feeling. Not all this, I'm a dentist. I'm not. You are a dentist. You're not the only dentist. Come on. You have to have that spirit, and you have to look for opportunities to make your impact, rise and move forward. And so I only want to tell you a few things, just a couple of things. Of course, this is not a time to preach sermons to you or to give you some lessons, but I feel that technology is fine, but don't forget the fundamentals. In the garb of learning technologies, we just ignore fundamentals, and technology will assist you, but your understanding of biology, mechanics and occlusion will be irreplaceable. You cannot replace them. Technology, you have to understand the fundamentals. In the garb of, I know a lot of people, today they will study anatomy from a software, all those things. But they have to understand, the flavor, understand the fundamental, not the. Another one is adapt to innovation. It's very important that you have to keep on innovating. Innovation is not a destination. It's a journey. So all the time you got to learn, experiment, and embrace it. Learn, unlearn, relearn. All the time, isn't it? All the time. What has been done today, you think KMCT group of institutions have reached this far, now this is the end? No. Every day he's bringing something new. He's gone to Sydney, he's brought a bag full of ideas. How is he going to put it here? So every day you got to move. So similarly, we have to keep on adapting. And another thing which I want all of you, today we will also, Digital Lab also has a training center. We will also talk about a little incubation, that all of you have to have that curious mind, which we don't have. Today, what is most important? What is your superpower today? That is your curiosity. Superpower is not your 256 gigabyte or 1 terabyte mobile phone or a very high power computer. Your curiosity is your superpower. You have to be all when, how, where, what happened. assist you, but your understanding of biology, mechanics and occlusion will be irreplaceable. You cannot replace them. Technology, you have to understand the fundamentals. In the garb of, you see, I know a lot of people, I know today, they will study anatomy from a software, all those things. But they have to understand, the flavor, understand the fundamental, not the. Another one is adapt to innovation. It's very important that you have to keep on innovating. Innovation is not a destination, it's a journey. So all the time you got to learn, experiment and embrace it. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. All the time, isn't it? All the time. What has been done today, you think KMCT group of institutions have reached this far, now this is the end? No. Every day he's bringing something new. He's gone to Sydney, he's brought a bag full of ideas. How is he going to put it here? So every day you got to move. So similarly, we have to keep on adapting. And another thing which I want all of you, today we will also, you see, Digital Lab also has a training center. We will also talk about of little incubation, that all of you have to have that curious mind, which we don't have. Today, what is most important? What is your superpower today? That is your curiosity. Superpower is not your 256 gigabyte or 1 terabyte mobile phone or a very high power computer. Your curiosity is your superpower. You have to be all when, how, where, what happened. All the time, your urge, your desire to learn. That's your superpower, isn't it? So curiosity has to be there. And you must develop a research mind. Research mind doesn't mean that you have to do a research. You are a clinician, you still can have a research mind. You still can have a curious, still to find what can I do? How can I make it better? You have to make it better. You have to upgrade it. Challenge the norm. What is norm today? I want to challenge it. I want to make it different. So that's another thing. And never forget the human touch. Healthcare is all about human touch. No technology can change that human touch. And patients don't come to you for treatment. I am telling you again. They're not coming. They're coming for your human touch. They come to you. So technology can enhance the precision, but compassion and communication will always be the strongest tools. So your biggest technology is not digital technology. It is your compassion and your empathy. That is your biggest tool. So I really want to congratulate you for setting up for this Center of Digital Dentistry. But also, it is not just setting up. Shijit, Ranjit and Swapna madam, it's not just setting up a center. A lot of challenges starts from today. How are you upgrading it all the time? How are you using that center in a real sense, training everybody? How are you training your faculty, training your students, training your residents? And no technology will remain static. It will become obsolescence very soon. It'll become lost. So you got to upgrade all the time. So it's a big challenge for you that as I told you that today you are having CAD CAM, but you'll have a printing, 3D printing soon. Everything will be printed. So from a milling, we will shift to printing. So all those things. So there has to be a structured approach for a collaboration and a commitment for a lifelong learning. And of course, all these challenges can be converted into opportunities, and then it becomes only a game changer or a trendsetter. We must reimagine, re-engineer, and revolutionize, as everybody said, our approach to dentistry. We have to. Whatever we are doing, we have to do everything, redefine it. We got to do it again, and it's happening in orthodontics. It's happening in so many areas. Aligner has entirely changed the way we treat orthodontics, imagine. So we have to, everything has to be re-engineered and redefined, and we have seen it all. From foot injet, we have gone to turbines. From traditional impression, we have gone to digital impression. From piezo, we have gone to lasers. So every leap has happened because for the patient, better patient outcomes. And digital dentistry is not just an option, it is a standard of excellence today. It's also one of the ways that how would you move forward and bring that standard because this is norm. This is a norm today. You have to move with the time, and then only you will have the tag of excellence intact. You already have excellence, so your tag will remain intact, provided you keep on moving in that direction. So let this center be more than just a facility. Let it be a hub of learning, research, and innovation. And I only feel that as you are very proactive, Dr. Nawaz, that you consider that some of our students, healthcare, MBBS or BDS, they go to industries and do some internship. I in my university, all the non-health programs, there is an internship embedded in every program. All engineering, all biotech, everywhere there is an internship embedded. Induction is not in situ internship. They go to industries. So, somehow in healthcare we always thought, okay, private industry, you have some nexus. Come on, without industry we cannot move. We have to make them friend. We have to involve them, bring industry here to the campus, send our students to industry. It is not a bad word today that, okay, you are working with a private company, so what? They are interested in research, you are interested in technology. So that has to be around. So technology should serve humanity and not the other way around. See, any technology we should be, we are not nurturing technology, but we want to use technology. So the future of dentistry is certainly digital, but its Atma, but its soul remains human. The soul of a digital technology is, of course, human, and the tools will change, the workflow will evolve, but the passion for a healing, the joy of restoring smiles, and the commitment to excellence will always remain at the heart of this profession. Let me again congratulate and send my best wishes to KMCT Dental College and KMCT Center for Digital Dentistry. In particular, I know this center would finally emerge and emerging, or rather will emerge as a beacon of excellence, inspiring young minds and transforming the landscape of dental health care, not only in this part of the world, but beyond, all across. And they say that the future belongs to those who embrace change. So let us step into this new era together with a lot of confidence, which I can palpate, I can see here, with a lot of enthusiasm, and with a lot of relentless pursuit of excellence, which the KMCT group of institution is pursuing. Thank you so much. Vali and Anni. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights and for motivating us to strive for excellence. We have the privilege of having the presence of an extraordinary individual, our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, who plays a vital role in maintaining academic excellence and the integrity of our university.
His leadership and wisdom have greatly contributed to the credibility and smooth functioning of our academics. To introduce to us Dr. Anil Kumar, we have with us our beloved professor, Dr. Ranjit M., who is the kind of professor who teaches not just from the books, but from his heart.
So today, it's only fitting that someone of such great caliber introduces our distinguished guest of honor. With due respect and admiration, I now invite Professor Dr. Ranjit M. to do the honors. Please, sir.
Dr. S. Anil Kumar is a distinguished academician and healthcare professional, currently serving as the Controller of Examinations at the Kerala University of Health Sciences, KUHAS. His contributions to the field of education and healthcare have been both impactful and multifaceted. Dr. Anil Kumar completed his Bachelor of Dental Surgery and Master of Dental Surgery in Prosthodontics from the prestigious Government Dental College in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. His academic journey led him to prominent roles, including being the Professor and Head of the Department of Prosthodontics at GDC Kottayam, Dean of Faculty of Dental Sciences, KUHAS, and Member and Chairman of Board of Studies, KUHAS. Sir was also member of the Board of Studies of the Amrita University and a former editorial board member of Indian Journal of Dental Research. Sir is a committed member of several professional bodies, including the Indian Prosthodontic Society and the Indian Dental Association. Sir was the past president of the Indian Prosthodontic Society Kerala State Branch. Sir has also authored articles in various journals and has authored textbooks. His academic journey reflects his dedication to the dental profession and has shaped his expertise in dental education and administration. He has been involved in various teaching and training initiatives, contributing to the development of the next generation of dental professionals. Sir's extensive experience and unwavering commitment to dental education and practice makes him an invaluable guest. We are privileged to have him with us today and look forward to the insights he will share. Let us wholeheartedly welcome Dr. S. Anil Kumar to KMCT Dental College, whose career is marked by commitment to academic excellence.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sri Guru Gobind Indraprastha University, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma sir, Director, Chairman Dr. Nawaz, Director Dr. Nasriya, Principal Dr. Manoj Kumar, and my dear friend Dr. Rupesh, Dr. Srijit, HOD, Dr. George, my senior man, Dr. Shobha ma'am, Dr. Girish, Dr. Binu, and I can see Dr. Vinny, Dr. Pramod from GDC Trivandrum, many other familiar faces here, many faculty members from other departments, and my dear students. It's indeed a pleasure to be a part of this auspicious day. And it's a privilege to share the dais with a doyen of prosthodontics. I would like to call him a doyen of prosthodontics, none other than Dr. Mahesh Verma sir. No, I meant doyen only, sir. Okay. I'm sure this is going to be a landmark day etched in the history of the Department of Prosthodontics of KMCT Dental College under the able leadership of Dr. Srijit and with seamless guidance from Principal Dr. Manoj Kumar. The entire prosthodontics team has achieved a great deal with the opening of this state-of-the-art dental digital lab today. In fact, we had gone through the lab. It is a wonderful experience and great. I wholeheartedly congratulate you, Dr. Srijit, for such an initiative. This will undoubtedly mark a significant advancement in the provision of cutting-edge patient care. It is also encouraging to see that the Indian Prosthodontic Society Kerala is hosting a continuing dental education program in digital dentistry today. The quality of prosthodontic therapy has significantly improved because of digital dentistry. As sir was saying, all dentists were, even before digital dentistry had arrived, all of us were digitalized due to our hands and digits. But that's a very fact that we should understand. Dentistry is all about skilling. And now an era has come where the dentistry with digitalization has eroding to a certain extent our digital skills. That's what I feel. With the advent of AI, I think one of the domains of learning, we know there are 3 domains of learning: the cognitive, psychomotor, and the affective domain. The cognitive domain, I think it has almost been fed up by, has been taken up by AI. Now what is remaining for dentists perhaps is the psychomotor skill and the affective domain. And to a certain extent, psychomotor domain is also slowly being encroached by the machines. You can see the already impressions have been taken up by machines. But still, if you see, for a prosthodontist, A complete denture impression, I don't think a machine will be able to perfectly record that. We need the skill and dexterity of the digits to record that. So still there are some part that is remaining. Hopefully that will remain for some more time. There has been a debate recently regarding whether with the advent of AI, are we going to lose the jobs? I don't think so. As sir was saying, newer things we have to take up. We have to emerge to newer areas. And most importantly, no machine, I think, will be able to replace the affective domain of the dentist. That is what actually sir was also saying. Affective domain or the empathy part of the regarding the patient. That is what the younger generation need to develop. Most often, that is one field that is being neglected by the young dentists. This is an advice from my part. Especially during the practical examinations, that is one of the domains that is being measured or recorded. And I think all individuals into dentistry or into health field should definitely try to develop this affective domain that will ensure you that your job is not gone. So this new venture of KMCT Dental College is an eye-opener for all other dental colleges as well. I hope that this will be followed by other colleges as well. And I wish all the very success to you and this department. Thank you very much.
Sir, for your inspiring and insightful speech. It's an absolute privilege to welcome a stalwart in the field of prosthodontics, the esteemed president of the IPS Kerala State Branch, Dr. Rupesh PL. What truly sets Rupesh sir apart is his ability to light up every room that he walks into.
He's not just a leader, but also a mentor who speaks to his students and peers with much warmth and encouragement. Today, as we celebrate this momentous occasion, we are deeply honored to have with us Dr. Rupesh PL to deliver the felicitation address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ladies, for those wonderful words. I always hope my wife is in the audience whenever some good things is spoken about me. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to each one of you. Our chief guest of the day, the very much respected and adored Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma sir. Our guest of honor, my dear friend Dr. Anil Kumar, Dr. Nawaz KM, the chairperson of this wonderful KMCT group of institutions, Dr. Aisha Nasreen, the executive trustee and director of KMCT group of institutions, Mr. Sahil, who's the assistant director, my dear friend Dr. Manoj Kumar, the principal of KMCT Dental College, my dear friend Dr. Shijit, the HOD, Sujata Pandam, a lot of my dear friends in the audience, faculty from various institutes, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor and pleasure and privilege as I stand before you as the president of the IPS Kerala State Branch to offer my felicitations on behalf of all the prosthodontic fraternity of Kerala on your opening or inauguration of this magnificent venture, the state-of-the-art KMCT Center for Digital Dentistry. And at the onset, I would like to place on record my greatest of appreciation to the visionary leaders who have made this happen. You know, you need a visionary leader to get a project like this on the road. So my greatest appreciations to your leader, Dr. Nawaz, the enigmatic chairperson of this institute, Dr. Aisha Nasreen, your principal, the faculty, especially our prosthodontic department, all the faculty for their outstanding achievement. It's probably the first ever in Kerala that such a facility exclusively for training and developing this digital dentistry is there in this state of Kerala. So a big congratulations. As I raise my hand, all of you can very heartily applaud the efforts and applaud this gentleman who is sitting here on stage here. As Dr. Mahesh Verma said in his speech that one need to keep pace or keep a pace with time and embrace technology as a newer concept comes in, and one need to always keep moving forward. And I remember a quote from the famous Martin Luther King, who once said, if you can't fly, you need to run. If you can't run, you walk. If you can't walk, then you crawl. But whatever you do, you need to move forward. So I think your institute, the team KMCT, you have probably flown and ran much faster than many others in God's own country in progressing and moving forward, especially in connection with this digital dentistry universe that you have created, and which is rapidly taking over a lot of our day-to-day system and practices. Friends, today the 3rd of March is a day that you have chosen to kickstart your tryst with digital technology. And apparently it's a very auspicious day in many aspects. For one, the 3rd of March is the 3rd day of the 3rd month of the year, 2025. And 2025, if you add together, you get the figure 9, which is again a multiple of 3. And 3, as you know, like, you say Trimurti, triad, it's a trios, talking about digital and Trinity. 3 is a very auspicious number in our Indian system or scriptures. And it will be surprising, not surprising probably to note that today is a very, very spiritually bound day too. We have had a confluence of 3 very holy happenings happening in and around this particular day. And as a beginning, we just started the fasting for the holy month of Ramadan, and I wish all of you, greetings and blessings on this holy month. And secondly, this is also the beginning of the Lent for the Easter. Yeah. So it's also, and thirdly, very recently, a day back, we have just witnessed the culmination of one of its kind event, an event which happens once in 144 years at the Mahakumbh. Our chief guest, Dr. Mahesh Verma sir, he look all radiant because he's just had that dip a few days back. So, this is a very holy and confluence of 3 very important days like that. And friends, it probably doesn't end in that way, because we have with us 3 stars in the specialty of prosthodontics. One is a super duper star. The sir doesn't want to be called a don, but he's an iconic, a person as far as prosthodontics is concerned, and dentistry in general is concerned. So we are really happy to have one of those iconic stars here with us today, Professor Dr. Mahesh Verma sir. As I put my hand up. Yeah. And the second star is none other than a prosthodontist who's adorning the chair of the controller of exam at the Kerala University of Health Sciences, my dear friend Dr. Anil. And the third star is a very handsome gentleman, a very kind-hearted man who smiles always. And Harish, I'm not talking about myself, okay? My wife thinks I'm a very handsome man, but she don't think I'm too kind. So I'm not that one. But I think the third star in question here is your head of department, Dr. Shijit. I think Dr. Shijit and the whole prosthodontic department here is the third star. So there also, we have.
They also tried Shijit and Ranjit and Sapna.
Yeah, that's a triad again. So the power of 3, comes into play. Talking of the power of 3, yesterday night I was really surprised. We were reeling under extreme heat.
The biggest 3,
All right.
and Sahil, all the 3.
Yeah, I think they have been praised enough. So, in fact, sir, I was very surprised talking about the power of 3. Yesterday night, afternoons were extremely hot in Calicut and probably the whole of Kerala. And yesterday night we had the 3 elements coming into play. thunder, lightning, and shower. So I think the nature, the forces of nature, the three elements of nature are also probably blessing you. But then I'm not too sure that how many of you realized that the 3rd of March is Global I Want to Make You Happy Day. It is today, actually, and I'm not making this up. If you Google it, you will find it. Today is Global I Want to Make You Happy Day. And you see the KMCT management have made all of you happy by, see, it's such a wonderful day this is. Very, Dr. Nawaz, I think, has planned this inauguration on the 3rd of March so that all these things come together. Now they have very happily made you happy by gifting you this wonderful center. And I'm sure all of you, especially the prosthodontists and all the other specialities who are going to utilize this facility is going to make a lot of people happy also, your patients and the people who are going to come and attend your sessions here. So today happens to be, I want to make you happy. Did I make you happy by coming here? Mahesh Verma sir has made you all happy by coming here. Okay, did you also know that 3rd of March again is World Hearing Day? It's World Hearing Day. I think you have made the world listen to you and hear your word, your voice is loud enough, saying that you are probably one of the best, or if not the best, having a center like that, opened in your institute. And to all the beautiful ladies in the audience, Mahesh Verma sir said, there are plenty of ladies, men are outnumbered here. To all the beautiful ladies in the audience and at home, I say home because, very uncannily, my wife listens to all my speeches wherever she apparently seems to know what I spoke about. So probably the digital technology or what, I don't know. But she'll be pretty upset if I say only about the beautiful ladies in the audience, so that's why I said at home also. And yeah, to all the beautiful women in the audience, you should know that today is World Peach Blossom Day. Peach blossom, in Japan and China, you'll find that this flower peach, blossoms to its glory during this month. So today happens to be the Peach Blossom Day, and Peach Blossom globally, it is apparently said to represent women. And since we men love any date that celebrates women of the world, and at home, of course, we bring all the men here, brings all the ladies, all the beautiful ladies, greetings to on the Peach Blossom Day. All the men can give an applause to all the louder. But let me just tell you that one of the most important days that has been celebrated today, annually today, every 3rd of March, probably connected to what we are celebrating here in a way. Today is the World Simplify Your Life Day. There is a day like that, the 3rd day of the 3rd month is World Simplify Your Life. And they say today you are supposed to choose 3 ways to make your life simple and calm the chaos around you. That's your task today, on World Simplify Your Life. So one of the tasks is the elephant in the room. It's very obvious that you need to make your wife happy. And the second is to make her happy, even more happy. And the third task is probably something, which you already embarked on the way. By opening this digital or embracing this digital technology, opening such a lab, you probably have made your life is going to make your life much more easier by simplifying your workflow in your daily life, and you probably will have simplicity, more simpler, in your what you call in your work and daily life. So let me once again offer a big congratulations to all of you. The IPS Kerala State Branch, let me reiterate that we look forward to working with all of you, in many of the events. Dr. Shijit, we already done quite a few programs, but we look forward to, continuously interacting with your institute for further events in the future. And my regards to all of you, my dear friends here. I see a lot of my friends, Dr. Binu, Dr. Harish, Shobha ma'am. Shobha ma'am has come all the way from Malaysia. Betsy ma'am has come, and there's a team from Malaysia who's here. Put your hands up, who's a team from Malaysia who are there? Yeah. So we normally say terima kasih, or yeah, that's right. Yeah. So thank you for being here with us. And I also see a lot of my other friends, Dr. Sajay, who's an actor, who's a hero, Sajay, and Anish, Dr. Santosh, who's there, and especially to all my dear Proso friends, I said Shrijit, Sapna, Ranjit, Nicholas, Nivedita, Nivya, and a special reference to two of my dear students who are here, Dr. Namita and Nila, and all the postgraduate students here. You know, they are all very dear to me because I keep seeing them regularly and repeatedly. So, you know, my biggest of appreciations to all of you. And let me also, you know, thank my dear friend, Dr. Vijay Mabrukar, who's going to take the afternoon session for you. We also see Dr. Pramod, Dr. Vinny, Dr. John, Dr. Vijay, Mr. Vijay from Vijay Dental, my dear friend, Dr. Shankar, and a lot many of our friends who are here. So let me conclude by taking a quote from our dearest Dr. Maheshwar sir, who I keep following him very ardently and religiously. And he had recently, you know, in one of his speeches during the National Science Day, the February 28th of Feb, was National Science Day. And all of you know that, you know, it is to celebrate that outstanding discovery of the Raman effect. And sir was complimenting and honoring Dr. C.V. Raman at his university, Guru Gobind Singh University. And he said, the future of science is in our hands and our classrooms and our labs. So it's such a, you know, praiseworthy words. And exactly what is happening here, you know, what you have created. You know, we have the future of our students in our classrooms, and you have a fantastic lab that you opened. And he said that one need to break barriers and create a lasting impact, is what sir had said. And KMCT, I think you have made that impact possible today. And I once again compliment all of you for the wonderful work you have done. And God bless all of you. Jai Hind, Jai IPS.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought-provoking and enlightening words. Now, as a token of our love and appreciation for gracing this memorable event, we kindly request Dr. Nawaz KM, Chairman, KMCT Group of Institutions, to present mementos to our esteemed chief guest and guest of honor.
Our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Padma-Shri, Dr. Maheshwar.
You know, what you have created. You know, we have the future of our students in our classrooms, and you have a fantastic lab that you opened. And he said that one need to break barriers and create a lasting impact, is what sir had said. And KMCT, I think you have made that impact possible today. And I once again compliment all of you for the wonderful work you have done. And God bless all of you. Jai Hind, Jai IPS.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought-provoking and enlightening words. Now, as a token of our love and appreciation for gracing this memorable event, we kindly request Dr. Nawaz KM, Chairman, KMCT Group of Institutions, to present our esteemed chief guest and guest of honor.
Our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Padma-Shri, Dr. Maheshwar sir. Our guest of honor, Dr. Anil Kumar. I would now like to call upon Dr. Manoj Kumar KP, sir, to present the memento to Dr. Rupesh PL.
As we come to the concluding moments of this wonderful event, it's time to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this occasion a huge success.
And who better to do so than someone who embodies warmth, grace, and sincerity? Our beloved professor, Dr. Swapna C. She has always been a guiding force, inspiring us with dedication and kindness.
Whether the classroom or beyond, her words carry a special touch of wisdom and appreciation. It's our privilege to invite Dr. Swapna C to deliver the vote of thanks. Please, ma'am.
Good morning all. I feel honored and privileged to propose vote of thanks on this special occasion. As we wrap up the inaugural ceremony of our Center for Digital Dentistry, on behalf of the Department of Prosthodontics, KMCT Dental College, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those contributed for this event. First and foremost, we extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, for accepting our invitation and inaugurating our Center for Digital Dentistry. Thank you, sir. Your invaluable knowledge and insights have greatly enriched us. We are truly grateful for your time and expertise. Now I convey our deep regards and hearty thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, the Controller of Examinations, Kerala University of Health Sciences, for inaugurating our Advanced Training Center. Sir, your words of wisdom and encouragement has truly inspired us. We are deeply thankful for your valuable time. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Nawaz KM, Chairman, KMCT Group of Institutions, and Dr. Aisha Nasreen, the Director, KMCT Group of Institutions, whose tremendous support and innovative ideas have made this dream a reality. I also thank Mr. Sahil Moidu for blessing the occasion. Next, I thank our principal,
What I'm actually obsessed
Dr. Manoj Kumar KP, who constantly supported us. Now I would like to thank Dr. Rupesh Priyal, President, Kerala State Branch, IPS Kerala State Branch, for the felicitation on this special occasion. And I also thank IDM Malabar Branch and Tamarasheri Branch for their support. Next, I thank our Administrative Officer, Mrs. Sujata Sharma, for the help and constant support. We are grateful to all principals, heads of the departments, other faculties, and all the delegates. Your presence and participation have made this event truly special. We have a dedicated team who work tirelessly to bring this vision to life under the guidance of our HOD, Dr. Shijitam. I would like to thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff, PGs and interns for their hard work and support. We are deeply grateful to the event management team for their skill and hard work. A big thanks to the technical team for their support. Once again, thank you all for being part of this special day. Your support is the fuel that propels us towards greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and gracious vote of thanks. Your words truly reflected the gratitude we all feel towards everyone who contributed in making this event a huge success. We kindly request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
It's with great excitement that I now invite a true legend in the field of dentistry, our esteemed chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Mahesh Verma, to deliver an oration and enlighten us with his words of wisdom. Please, sir.
I know I won't take much of your time, but please bear with me. It's about 12 o'clock. I promise you it will be all over in half an hour time. You know, I knew that I had a flight to catch, so I kept it very short, but can we all, otherwise we can close this door and no problem. So first of all, let me congratulate KMCT for being very innovative. In fact, setting up a digital dentistry center itself is one of the startups, you know, and I delivered this lecture just a couple of days back in Delhi during the Inauguration conference, and then Shijit was asking me, sir, are we like you also to you know, make a small presentation? So I thought maybe this would be right, because we need to change our dental colleges, and dental colleges also need to be a hub of startups. Somehow, unfortunately, this is happening in the technology industry, other domains, but it is not happening much in healthcare and especially dentistry. And when I was preparing it, I learned that you already have an incubation center. So it was all the more joyful that that you have an incubation center. But I just want to share, because many of you, I was talking to your head of the incubation, and you know, he said there are not very many people coming forward. So I want to sensitize you. What is incubation center, and how does it bring about innovation? So I will say something which is not part of our from here, no, I want it to be moved from here. See, these things do not work. No, it has to be a standard. That is the one which will work. This is the one. So, what is, firstly I want to understand what is invention and what is innovation. You know, we must understand, because what is invention is then when you create some product or process, new. And the innovation is either you create a new product which has never been created before, or you value add it. You know, I want to give you one example. When the cell phone came, that was the invention, that was the invention. But innovation was, thank you, the innovation was when we upgraded it to a smartphone. That was the innovation. And how we used it for a lot of activities. So what is innovation? I think innovation is actually all the time rethinking problems, reinventing the solution. And the typical example here is that how those, you know, in the conventional time, you know, we were you know, all that. I gave you example that how the, you know, long queues and all those things we sorted out with the tap of a button. You know, that was innovation. And the power to transform how we live, work and connect is in everybody. So we must harness this force. It is there in all of us. We all can innovate. We all can think. We all can change the world. Only thing, we have to harness that force which is there within us. So it is all the time rethinking. I told you to challenge the norm. We have to always challenge. And that's what is innovation. And innovation is the lifeblood of progress. Like today, our life cannot sustain if we have no blood. And so, unless we have innovation, we cannot move forward. Isn't it? All a simple idea can become a breakthrough. Okay. Breakthrough is something which has never happened before. happens when you innovate. So, and the incubation centers, so that is innovation. And what is incubation center? Incubation centers are the crucible, the catalyst, that if you have an idea, so how are you going to make that idea functional? You need an incubation center. See, I can have 100 ideas, but it has to happen though. So you cannot have a startup and you cannot make it happen. You have to go to an incubation center. So that's the incubation centers are the startup. So what is innovation? As I already said, what is the difference between invent and innovation? Because the innovation brings the progress, it brings a change. It could be for a product, it could be for a process, or it could be an idea and enhancing them, elevating them. As I told you, the big leap happens in innovation. What that is innovation. But all the time it is, you have something in your mind and how innovation can bring that change, that is innovation. And there is a process. It's a dynamic process. It doesn't happen just like that. See, you have an opportunity. When is the opportunity? When you challenge. When there is a gap. There is a gap, okay? You know, you want to challenge that. You fill that gap. There is a need. That is the opportunity. Then you, okay, how do I do that? Hypothesis. Like you do a thesis, you have a concept. Then you validate that. All ideas cannot work. Ideas need to be validated. Is it really workable? Can it happen? So that is validation. And a lot of ideas get dropped in the validation stage itself. Then it needs funding. At this stage, at validation and development stage, you need an incubation center. And once it is developed, we said minimal viable product MVP. And then it is research. There are clinical trials. Once it is done, then we deploy it and we finally bring it to the market. So there is a dynamic process in an innovation. It doesn't happen just on its own. So why do we innovate? What are the challenges? What are the gaps? In dentistry I'm talking about. In healthcare also. Healthcare, a lot of gaps are there. Accessibility, affordability, public health, a lot of issues. But in dentistry we are talking about limited access. When I used to teach MBA, I used to make a statement, it is the best of the time and it is the worst of the time. The best of the time because we have everything today. But in spite of knowing everything, we are still not following. We know that smoking is bad, we are still smoking. We know that, So it's the best of time, but it's the worst of time. So there is a limited access that even in a state like Kerala, which is fully educated, we have, in fact, Kerala is a benchmark for the healthcare in the country. In spite of that, so many Keralites may not be accessing dentistry. Limited access, high cost. I told you the technology can reduce the cost. It's a wrong notion that the technology, anything which is done with technology will be more expensive. No, you can do it faster, you can do it more efficiently, you can do it quickly, and you can bring down the cost. You can do more time, more work in the same time. Third is lack of awareness. How do we innovate so that the awareness goes up? And finally, limited availability of innovative dental products. Somehow in dentistry, there has not been much innovation. We only had bonding. We changed the face of dentistry. Of course, see, if you look at the healthcare, there has been a tremendous innovation and very limited innovation in dentistry because we have never thought that way. Whatever innovation has been done, that is done by the industry, not by us. Of course, the industry is also a higher dental profession. So there is a challenge, and so we need. So, what is the impact of it? What does happen when you innovate? You bring about a collaboration, and what collaboration is not between perio and prosto. I want to collaborate with the engineer guy, with a chemical technology guy, with the law guy working with dental. So we need to foster a collaborative ecosystem, bringing together diverse stakeholders, which were never connected with each other. The other things, when you innovate, you bring about indigenous technology. When you innovate, it will be native to India. So you are promoting indigenous technology. We are not innovation, we are not in innovating. So what happened? We are all the time adopting technology which has been adopted abroad. Why not? And you think, I want to tell you, all those technologies are developed by Indians only. Only thing they are in America. They are all Indian technologies, but we are saying it is American technology, isn't it? And another one is that supporting entrepreneurship. You see, I told you have to think beyond dentistry. You have to be an entrepreneur, isn't it? Not just dental professional. Of course, that's also enterprise. Setting up a practice is an enterprise. But you want to be an entrepreneur, that means, we have to incubator or incubation center will provide you that. How do you become an entrepreneur? That's support. We will talk about that in the next slides. And also, impact of innovation in a healthcare has been humongous. This I'm talking generally. In healthcare, you will be increased access, affordability, cost, efficiency, time, so many things. Technology, a lot of things can happen. The impact of innovation.
What I'm actually obsessed with is innovation. All the amazing new things happening in the food industry. And if you ever wondered how an innovation comes to life, let me tell you, it's no walk in the park. It starts with an idea. That's the easy part. Then comes the hard part. We bring together the sharpest, most knowledgeable people from our innovation ecosystem. And we enter into what I call the labyrinth of innovation. There are twists and turns, there are roadblocks, there are dead ends. We solve problems, we see new ones, we solve those too. And we keep pushing on until we find a way through. Now do you see why it pays to be obsessed? Of course, we use the latest tools and technologies to simulate different scenarios. But we still have to take some wrong turns to get to the right turns. Out of this intense collaborative effort emerges something new. Something that improves your business, makes life easier for your consumers, or helps us all tread a little bit more lightly on the planet.
Curiosity. I told you, what is a superpower? Curiosity is a superpower. You have to be curious all along. What, when, how, where. Another one is a problem-solving mindset. You have to challenge the norm. Why is this happening? You have to challenge yourself. Because when that happens, then you are able to generate ideas. The third thing is passion for learning. All the time you have passion. I want to experiment, explore. I want to reinvent. I want to redesign. Refine all the time. That's the passion. The fourth one is embracing technology. And I said, you all youngsters are very good. We are all old guys. We are gone. Nothing. We cannot operate a phone. I need always my secretary to handle my emails. Isn't it? But you guys can do it with two hands. Immediately. So you are leveraging technology, embracing technology. So, and the fifth one is resilience and adaptability. You have to bounce back from your failures. You have to learn have to fail to learn how to win. Unless you fail, how do you know how to win? Isn't it? So, and you think these are the qualities, and I know each one of you have these qualities. You are curious, you think about problems, you have a passion, that's why it has brought you to KMCT. You know, you are good, you are techy, you are tech savvy, and you are flexible, resilient, ready to bounce back. All of it. So you have the potential.
Go out there and innovate to your good health.
All of you are innovators. All we got to do is that we got to take that step out, and we are ready to innovate. So that was about innovation, and now we are talking about incubator. You know, I think all of us are familiar with this incubator. When did we hear this incubator? When I was doing my BDS, I heard that in a pediatrics neonatology ward there is an incubator. I said, what is it? They said, it looks up to the infant. It gives them a right environment, temperature, protected. Fragile baby is very nicely incubated. This is what an incubator does. The incubator is an organization which will give you a very positive environment so that your idea do not die. Like the infant doesn't die, the idea don't die, and you germinate that idea. You allow it to develop and progress and make it very productive. So an organization that has entrepreneurs in developing their innovation, especially in the early stages, because that is when it will achieve. You have a eureka moment. I want to tell you, they are old fellows. Sometimes 1 minute back I get some idea. And then after 1 minute his idea is gone. So what I did, I kept a notebook, and then I always tell you, immediately I write it. Within 1 minute that I did. So you have to, you need some platform for your early idea to inculcate, to germinate, to incubate. So that's the incubator. And it nurtures ideas and makes it a successful startup. So you want a startup. Today everybody wants to get started. So, but one thing please remember that you cannot become a startup without an incubator. You need incubator. And you guys are very lucky that KMCT Dental College has an incubator. So you all think, bring your idea, take it to the incubator, and they will make it happen. So why do you need an incubator? You know, incubator, one, it can speed up your innovation, reduce time to market, innovation by 30 to 50%. If you do it on your own, it may die down by then and somebody else will bring the same innovation. So time is money. You want to do it fast, isn't it? And you cannot scale it. You know, scalability will only come when you go to an incubator. And you cannot invest money, no? Paisa illa sir. What is the cash? Illa cash, isn't it? So how do you do that? You have an idea but paisa illa. So you need to go to an incubator. They will fund it, nurture it, bring that right person so that it can be cashed. So one of the very small innovation, that vein detector. See, it is said that there is a risk of, if you are not using this, 40% risk of missing the vein. But when you are using innovation, 100%. So, innovation in action, because, so what happened? Your precision went up, you reduce the risk, and maximize the impact in cannula surgery. It's a very popular gadget now. That otherwise those, what do you call that, phlebologists? Yeah. So they will come and they will miss. Sometimes, no? One here, all that. So that's the innovation. So what is it? What is the ecosystem of an innovator? It's a very dynamic ecosystem. What is there? How it is there? It is not just an organization. The first thing is investors. You know, incubator has some investors. So I know you have an incubator, so you have to also start. You bring some funding agency. You know, nothing happens without cash, no? Isn't it? Investor, paisa vanam saab. Isn't it? That's investor. Second is co-working space. Nowadays, this term is very common. Co-working, where I will work with Shijit, Shijit will work with an engineer will work with lawyer will work with biotechnologist. Co-working, they work together. And that is what brings about collaboration. Co-working. We are only used to working with dentists only, no? Not even medical fellows. I mean, come on. We are also healthcare professionals. I need to work with everybody. So when you work together, you bring collaboration, you bring ideas, and you know, hybridize your ideas, cross-fertilize it, so that you make it happen. Third one is mentors. It has a list of mentors. Okay, you have an idea on technology, they will contact the right fellow and bring it to you. You know, mentors. Industry connect. See, industry, I told you, industry today, industry is not a bad word. I want to collaborate with industry because they are also interested in research, they are also interested in education, they are also interested in technology. So we have to industry. Another thing is customized program. Every incubator has its own area of work. Your incubator is dental. You know, every incubator will not utilize every idea. There is an incubator designed for, okay, I will work on agriculture, I will work on technology, I will work on social sector, I will work in healthcare. So there is an earmarked domain for a solution seekers. So in a incubator, there will be people who will come, sir, how do we do this problem? So they will challenge you. So they are the solution seekers. That can you help me bring somebody who can solve this problem for me? So they will challenge it. So that's a part of an ecosystem. It's not that only you will go. Some problem seekers will also go. Lab facilities, you will provide them all the resources and networking and partners. The most important thing in today's world, why our Nawaz sir has gone to Sydney? Networking. He went to Malaysia, networking. Isn't it? All the time we want some collaboration, networking. So incubation center, incubator, we'll have a lot of people who can bring it for you, for your idea, so that you can convert. How I see it? What is it? You know, incubator is just like a hospital. Why do you go to a hospital? You go for a treatment, you go for rehabilitation, go for diagnosis. People come for incubator, they have a problem, or you have an idea, you want to make it happen. So it's very similar, like go to a hospital. So if you have an idea, you have to go to an incubator to get that idea converted into a startup. So it's very similar. The hospital and incubator is very similar. So there are 10 commandments. 10 ways, 10 steps for an incubator setup. I know you have set up an incubator, but what we went through, or what should be happening, and what can an idea go through? The first thing is that you should have an idea first. It's like going to a doctor. Doctor will see the symptoms, diagnose, and then he will give you the best treatment, that this is the best treatment. So when you have an idea, you have to identify the objective. What do you want to do? And what is your target setup? Is it internal? Now your incubator, is it for your own college, or you will bring people from outside? Like my incubator, we welcome anybody who want to incubate, want to start a setup, please come. I'll give you money. We give money, 5 lakh rupees. Okay, start working. I will give a place. They start working there. There are all facilities. There is a fab hub. We have a lab called a fab hub, fabrication hub, where you can, You can, and we will bring the people, we will bring, so target setup, and then what is established, what will be a mode of establishment? Is it physical? Is it online? How is, or is going to be hybrid? So that's the first step. That's the second step is innovative pipeline, timeline, your roadmap, not timeline, roadmap. How are you going to do that? How are you going to reach there? It's a very structured process, and I want to tell you that in an incubator, 1,000 ideas will come. But those, all ideas are not good enough. So they have to be funneled. You see, there will be a funnel for validating concepts. And so that, there is the real ones only remain, the rest are dropped, so that, and then you, from ideation to prototyping, that means which are validated so that the I said the MVP, minimal viable product, that you produce, and so that it is, you want to test that, even at that stage also it can fail, so that it's good. So that is, that you have a roadmap now that how that idea can be taken forward. So firstly, idea, structure that idea, second is the roadmap for the idea, the third one is a team. Nothing happens without a strong team. I'm sure, Dr. Nawaz, that you have a strong team in your college, your Manoj, Shijit and all your HODs and everybody here, they all work together, your team, your internal team, external team, because without, it's a teamwork always. So diverse team with expertise, you have to bring that your idea belongs to technology, I will bring a technology team, and so that when you have a team, you bring about collaboration, and see, when you have a team, it's not just idea. You have to train that fellow. You see, idea anybody can have, but that idea, you need training, expertise, development, how it can be taken. That's the third step. The fourth verse says, who will do what? Governance, stakeholder engagement. That is, R&R is responsibilities and roles. Roles and responsibilities. Develop governance structure. Who are the keys? So engage with external partners. Because external partner, when you bring, what will happen? Money will come from there. That Shark Tank, isn't it? That's external. Why? You have an idea. They tell idea, okay, I am ready to invest at $12. So that is engagement of external partners. That's the third step. Fourth step. The fifth one is money. You have to give money, allocate resources, financial resources. And it's another thing I want to tell you. Today, idea has to go through a lot of approvals, statutory approvals, legal approvals, ITR, regulatory bodies. For that, everything needs money. So you will not only give you money, but you will also give essential subsidies to support startup, for filing patent, for legal, regulatory approvals, and create a partnership that can provide it. So when you have a Shark Tank, he will also give you money so that that it can be utilized for all these things. So that's a number 5. The sixth one is most important: compelling programs, training. Anybody can have an idea, but you have to train that fellow in that idea. He has to know, not just idea. So there has to be a training session. There has to be a networking training session that engineer and dentist can work together. They have to train each other. And also, all these things have to be done on a fast track mode. It cannot be, what happened? I have seen one idea, people who keep on working for 5 years, till the idea dies down. It's a fast track. Because anybody else will come and generate that idea. So that's a create programs, compelling programs, training program. The seventh one is timelines. We have a timeline now. We used to have a pie bar chart, and pie charts. But what are the timelines? Gantt charts. Okay, by 3 months, when you submit a research proposal to ICMR, by 3 months I will do this. By 6 months I will buy this. By 9 months. So you have to have a timeline, detailed timeline, milestone, and detailed roadmap. And your milestone has to be measurable. Not that I reach there. You have to measure. And I am telling you how I'm going to do that measurables, and use pilot stages to test strategies before scaling So pilot stage, minimum viable product stage, you have to validate it, do the clinical trials, you test it, so that you can scale it up. Sometimes it's not possible to scale it up. And the eighth one is, you have to measure success. How do you measure success? KPIs. You are familiar with this word. Key performance indicators. I will tell you what are those. You have to use KPIs because no success is a success unless it is measured. Then how much success have you gained? And we will talk what are those KPIs. Use those KPIs to measure the success and assess the performance. And sometimes it's not working. It's not, you said, oh, it didn't succeed. So what happened? You changed the strategy. Okay, this way it didn't work, let me change. So your feedback and your measurement of success can always guide you that I can modify my way of working so that I can get a success. It's not a dead end. It will give you feedback, it will give you ideas. So the next one is secure internal buy-ins, value proposition. Okay, when you have a innovation, I have an innovation, I can do this. That's a value. I want to give you one example. Have you bought Domino's pizza? What is their value proposition? They say hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, or it is free. That's a value proposition. So you say, I have an innovation where I can do this job this way. So you sell that. That's your value proposition. And when you sell that, that will bring the Shark Tank. That's ensure ongoing support for resources allocation. At this stage also you can bring a Shark Tank who are ready to invest money. Okay, you have an idea, I am putting money, you take it forward. So that's a nice step. And finally, a culture of innovation. In an incubator, when you have an incubator, everybody in this room has to have that feeling of risk-taking, experimenting, ideation, all that. You have to risk-taking, experimentation. And of course, you have to celebrate successes also. If you achieve something, I was told that you are having a technology where you use your used set plaster, you grind it, and then you reuse it. Or it's also silicone which has been set as a pressure material, how it is recycled. So some of these ideas, and if you've done something, celebrate it. All the wins also have to be. So these are the 10 commandments in a startup system, in an ecosystem, that how an idea can be converted into a startup. So these are the KPIs, key performance indicators. I don't know, have you gone through, you have not gone through NABH assessment? NABH, National Accreditation Board for Hospital. I was its chairman for 2 years. So we used to assess KPIs, patient rate, this rate, bed occupancy rate. So you have some rates like financial rate of return on investment. You put 10 lakh rupees, it's not meant to, you have to bring the money back. So what is ROI? How much fund have you been raised through the startup? When you have a startup, people will buy that startup. So money will come to incubator. Another is how many patents you generated, how many partnership you have, alliances you have made. And the third one, the impact, how many jobs your startup has created, or how many lives it has impacted. And through this, how you have simplified lives of the people. So these are some of the key KPIs. So what's happening in India? Just a couple of slides more, I won't take much time. I think today India is really shaping up as a powerhouse of startups. Powerhouse. And it only started just a couple of years back. Today, 1,000 plus universities and 40,000 campuses have set up incubation centers. So it is good you also part of that system. And you see, there is a massive push by the government of India for innovation and startup India, you know that. And we have about 70 Atal incubation centers. One of those, out of those 71 is mine, at my university. And there are 10,000 Atal tinkering labs. Have you heard of it? These are in schools. And now our finance minister in this budget said there will be more 40,000 more tinkering lab, Atal tinkering lab. So tinkering lab means the students will tinker with ideas. So there are going to be 50,000 tinkering labs these are all in schools. Because when they are in school, they also have ideas, so they have to tinker with ideas. So there is a huge, India is developing as a powerhouse of startup culture in India. We have more than 100 unicorns in the country in the last just couple of days. To set up a unicorn is not easy. We all have more than 100 unicorns in the country. And we have 100,000, 1 lakh startups in the country. So how incubators can be made more effective? Now you have an incubator. You want to also make it more effective. You actually connect with other incubators. You have an incubator, there will be other incubators in some university. Incubator can forge the alliance with another incubator. Do that, horizontal networking. There is a leveraging of academic talent because students, staff, faculty, everybody has to work on a real world problem. Startup is not that you do for anything. What is my problem? How can I simplify it? And there has to be common interest of industry, academia for research projects. Jointly, as I told you, bring industry to your campus. Work with them. You can have a joint research and financial sustainability. India cannot become a developed nation by 2047. That's why there is a lot of push on startup. Without innovation and startup, we cannot become that developed nation. So there is financial sustainability will only come to innovation and startup. So this is one reason, and in healthcare I already told you, so much of an impact it has: access, speed, sustainability, all 4S, safety, speed, sustainability, and one more S. So speed up. So all these things are there in healthcare that impact. So future prospects, I think it's very important that you need to have an incubation center for driving innovation, and you have to provide a supportive environment to all of your students, all of your staff, and especially in healthcare, I think it's very important because it will improve all health outcomes and will also contribute to a sustainable economic growth. So this is my center, Atal Incubation Center, which we established in 2021. We built it, and we have a full-time CEO for this. This is also Section 8 company like you have established. But I have hired a MTech who studied in America, a CEO at it. So my advice to you is that you have somebody, full-time engineer or somebody heading it, because you have a faculty, let him be there, not replacing him, but have somebody full-time CEO who will run an incubation center. And we are doing a lot of work, bringing a lot of industries and it is making a lot of impact. I just want to share, this is our journey, started a couple of years back, 2-3 years back, and my biggest, I work in 4 areas. I told you that every incubator has areas. I work in education technology, health technology, agriculture technology, and social technology. And these are more than 100 startups we have, especially in emerging technologies, AI, cloud computer, AI, machine learning, IoT, that's the maximum 31%, and then the rest of the other technologies. These are the distribution of different startups we have out of more than 100 startups. So this is just about 1.5-2 years story. So in the last 2 years we have been able to do that. We are still learning and we are still trying to put our feet on both. So again, I'm coming back that innovation we cannot progress without innovation, and we have to use this ecosystem, so that we can have ideas which can be disruptive, and these ideas can be really scalable so that we can make a better impact for everybody, for especially the human being for their life. So key takeaways are, one is that accelerating innovation is very important for research and to to find answer to the real world problems. We have to bridge the gap. There are a lot of gaps, and we have to bring the academia, industry, all together, technology together, because it's actually a blend of all this. We have to support the startup, because support startup means you have to give them a mentorship, you give them money, you have to bring people, mentors, funding, infrastructure, enhancing patient care, because only through this our patient outcomes can be better. We can use technologies like you have used the digital dentistry, and sustainability. Today the most important thing is that we have to be a green world, sustainable world, isn't it? And we have to do things so that the carbon footprints are less, and we are more sustainable, more green, and more conscious world. I take this opportunity to thank all of you for inviting me, and especially our founder chairman is not here, but my hats off, my appreciation to him, how he, as a doctor who came from a village, I was told, and who set up a hospital, national hospital here, and how that is the innovation, how it started the chain of institutions, and of course the current leadership present here, and of course the principal of KMCT, Rupesh, my dear friend, IPS, president of Kerala chapter, and Srijit, it's not Shri, it is, I think wrongly written Srijit. Srijit is a more North Indian name, whereas Srijit is more Kerala name, so Srijit. And all the lovely faculty and students present here, thank you for importing me for Delhi, and I have really enjoyed my brief stay here in Kerala. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anybody has a question, please ask me. There is no problem.
Now the session is open for interaction with our beloved chief guest.
Yeah, there is a question here.
No, it's just a, no, it's absolutely not. Sir, when you talked about this incubation center, so when you start an incubation center, do we need to specify that that incubation center is for the medical sector only, or you have to? Otherwise, it'll.
Because my incubation center was established with collaboration with Niti Aayog. Planning Commission is called Niti Aayog now, and again, it was a networking. I was able to prevail on them, and they granted me. They gave me a 5 crore rupees, but 5 crore rupees I have to spend from the university, and they will give me an installment. So I spent 10 crore rupees. 5 crores I spent from my university, and they will give me 5 crore in 2-3 years, little by installment. So that was but I got a tag of Atal Incubation Center, AIC. And so when we got this, we had to write that you please specify the areas you want to work. So every incubation center will not work in all the areas. You have to specify. So we specified 4 areas that we will specify in agriculture technology, education technology, social sector, and one more. Yeah. So 4 areas, health technology. So 4 areas. So we have a lot of students who are past engineering. They come and work in our lab. They bring a project, and we give them a fund also. We give a fund. They can, and once it is established, then we bring a partner. So how are we going to sustain? The partner will bring a money, and part of that money will come to us. So we will become a self-sustained. We will not. I don't need money. So when I will have a lot of startups which become commercial, the part of that money, the share I will get also, because I allowed it to happen. So in fact, it will not only sustain, I will make money and give it to the university. And another thing, it has nothing to do with university. It is a university, but we have a board of directors. Section 8 company, it's a CEO, they run it. I don't interfere in their work. They only tell me, of course, I'm a part of the board, so I chair the board, so we decide things in the board, but they run it on their own. It's like a independent. So I also suggest that you bring some retired engineer, let them, become a CEO, and then of course your faculty who's heading it, they can always be a partner with him. He can be, so I feel that otherwise, because he'll remain within the dental. We want it to go beyond dental. We want to bring healthcare. We want to bring engineering. So, that's how we start, and slowly we move forward. Thank you. Anyone else has a question? Thank you so much. Thank you. Lovely. All the best. Thank you.
With that, we have come to the conclusion of our grand inauguration ceremony. We thank all of you present here for your cooperation. Thank you.
The lunch will be served outside and the session will resume at 2 p.m. Thank you so much.